What's up with your Instagram? Yo, so Byron Jones is back at practice today. And you know what? I'm absolutely ecstatic. I think the timing is amazing. You got these young cornerbacks out there making plays. You got these young safeties out there making plays. The DB Nation is just kind of just nasty on Tatius right there. I just made that word up. But yeah, I love his timing because it gives him an opportunity to work his way back into camp slowly. It also, you got to remember, even though this is week 4, we still have almost like a week before we play our first game. So he still has about 2 weeks to get ready. I doubt he plays in this Texan game on Thursday. I'm not Texan game, but this Tampa game on Thursday. I would have loved to see him play in this Tampa game on Thursday, but I doubt if he plays in that game. But I'm gonna tell you guys what I love. I'm actually changing my approach on Byron Jones. You guys know that I ain't gonna say a big trade Byron Jones guy, but I'm gonna just say it like this. From what the Cowboys have shown, I don't think the Cowboys are gonna re-sign him. Like I don't believe with the amount of interceptions. I know he had a very productive year last year, but man, these corners, man, you gotta think a guy like Marcus Peters came in the league same year as him, has 22 interceptions. Byron Jones has 2. Now, obviously, he plays safety, but think about this. He got both interceptions at the safety position. You know what I'm saying? So, if you want to get that $12, $13, $14 million from Jerry Jones, man, you're gonna have to be uber productive, and you're gonna have to get your hands on the ball, man, like these guys have been doing over these last 3 preseason games. Think about this. We had 3 consecutive preseason games where we had an interception. We had 2 consecutive preseason games where we had double turnovers. Like, this is getting ridiculous out here. Like, the defense they're averaging like 1.7 turnover per game right now. Like, that's ridiculous. It's really like, yeah, 1.7, that's ridiculous, right? So, I mean, that's almost 2. You can't give a seventh of a turnover, so you can basically round it up. So that's 2 turnovers per game, and that's without your soon to be high paid cornerback. So I'm gonna be optimistic. My thought is this: I'm hoping that this new competition, this new swagger that this DB Nation has, I'm hoping that it brings a new fire to Byron Jones, a fire of desperation. Remember when I talked to him at training camp, I asked him what are we going to do to get your hands on the ball more this year? And his mindset then was, my job is really first to hold down the number 1 wide receiver. And, I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, man, that's a good approach. But then I talked to a guy, I didn't talk to him, but Donovan Alumba, he interviewed with Dallas.com, and they asked him, like, Donovan Alumba, what are your thoughts on that really good pass breakup? And he says, I'm kind of elaborating, but he says to the fact that, hey, man, I know the type of person I am. I know what I'm capable of. I feel that I should have intercepted that ball, so I'm a little upset that I didn't take that ball. Like, that's the difference in the mentality. And to be honest with you, that's the type of guys who are getting paid that $12, $13, $14 million, the type of guys who are going after the ball. Now, obviously, I'm not trying to say Alumba is better than Jones, but I'm just saying I love Alumba's mentality as a corner because that's what it's always been about, man. Like, Deion Sanders was never about, man, I'm not going to, a former DB, I'm not going to say nothing negative about Deion. But I'm going to say this: Deion Sanders preferred not to tackle. But with that, I'm going to say it like this: you were not paying Deion Sanders $35 million over 2 years so that he could tackle. No, you were paying that money. You brought him from San Francisco to the Dallas Cowboys because you wanted interceptions. Because you knew he could get his hands on the ball and create plays for your offense. Like, think about this, man. We blew a team out 34-0 in a game where I think we had, 3 turnovers. The reason why we were able to score so many points is because we had the opportunity to score the points. Byron Jones. You want $12, $13 million from Jerry Jones, you are going to have to be optimistic, you're going to have to be dogmatic, and you're going to have to just flat out go get the ball like a Donovan Wilson who's trying to go get the ball and a starting job all at the same time. That's what we need. All right, so Byron Jones, welcome back to the nation, man. You already know what it is, man. It ain't tough love, it's real love, because we don't afford that fake love. We don't need none of that, you know what I'm saying? I already know what it is, man. Never look down because the star is up. Peace.